Greetings of the day, everyone, dear ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome you all to this incredible talk organized by Pentaomnia Private Limited. And today we have very incredible guest with us, Mr. Pardeep Kumar. Let me introduce you with the guest. He is a champion of 2021 in 74 kilograms open class of Europe in powerlifting. So we welcome you to this incredible talk, and is also CEO of Apparel India and SBD Apparel Netherlands. And we welcome you to this incredible talk, sir.
Thank you.
Could you please describe your journey in this powerlifting?
Well, I started back in 2001 in the Netherlands, and back then the sport was not so familiar as it is now in the European countries. And it was basically like a small gym with friends. We trained there, we made fun, we did our things. We went to competitions. There were not much athletes over there, and I just got after my first competition. I just got a call from the head coach of the national team. He invited me for a selection, and from there on, everything started rolling. I've been competing since 2002 till 2021, so it's nearly 20 years long.
So the fun of gym basically took you to the actual championship.
Yeah, I think it's having fun is the most important thing. To enjoying the things which you do. If you're not enjoying, you're not at the right place, and you won't be stuck into it.
So you're saying that you enjoyed this game a lot.
Yeah, I had some minor moments, some major moments, some good moments, but after all, I look back to my powerlifting career with a happy smile on my face.
Wow,
So
that's great. That's incredible, and that may be inspiring to a lot of the enthusiasts of powerlifting. So I have a question. That powerlifting is not so famous if we look large scale in the world. Why do you thought of getting into this, and what do you think the future of this powerlifting is going to be?
I think it depends on the country which you are. Like the US or most of the European countries, this is quite big sports now. Also from our side, from SBD Apparel, we are trying to invest in the sport and create more exposure, and from there on, hope that the sports will grow for upcoming times. We saw this also in the Netherlands, we saw it also in other European countries, and mainly US. Last month there was a competition in Sheffield with organized by SBD UK with the prize money of
SBD UK.
Yes, the head office with the prize money of £500,000. So it was the highest prize money event in strength sports ever. So it's I think these kind of things will help to evaluate the game. If you're talking about in India, I think the game has developed much since the start. But we're trying to help the athletes, the federation, to get more exposure. And from there on, if people don't know the game, they won't going to play the game. You know, it's
Absolutely,
it's
and I think a lot of the people who don't know about this particular game, they just watch and they ignore it.
Yeah.
So what are the efforts you are making to make it more visible and make it a word of mouth of people with people?
The event like this, I think this helps a lot. You guys like Pentaomnia did a really good job by creating so much exposure. We're sitting at the lovely professional university. I'm really impressed what I saw yesterday, how things are running over, how you guys organize everything. It's quite innovative. I think the future of India is based in this place. So, you know, this kind of things helps to create exposure, and at the end, that's the key.
And kudos to your efforts, sir. The way you organize this national championship here at LPU 2025,
Yeah.
and we have seen a lot of records which were break and which were created here at the university. It's a history, and it is going to be recalled maybe tomorrow, definitely. I want to know, sir, you are making so much effort in India and Netherlands. Talking about the global scale, what world is doing for this game?
Again,
What world is doing for this game? Is a future of it?
yeah, sure. I think we just made some baby steps. We're just in the starting of the development of the game. If I see the development in other countries,
Which
will
are
have
the major nations now focusing on this particular sports and game?
it's like basically Europe and US.
Okay.
Like most countries of Europe are powerlifting is quite a famous sport, and it's in Asia. It's now a lot of countries are coming up also. So we started development from 2013 on in the European countries and the US countries. And we see now, like since last 2 years, because the Asian Federation also doing a lot of good things. And this helped also to develop. So it's like basically the same steps, but they're just like a few years behind. It's
True.
yeah.
And let me tell you all that powerlifting, we mostly avoid such games. We just see on the screens and we ignore. We say, what is this boring game? Because, you know, when the lifter is loading, it's on the shoulder, the back, and then putting it back. It's a very short span. I think it's the cycle is of one minute.
Yeah.
And nobody takes care of it. But when you watch this particular sport from your eyes, directly, physically presenting in the environment, it becomes really incredible. And I was so excited. Many records were they were created in front of my eyes, and I am getting goosebumps right now. That the powerlifting, it is definitely having a good future, because if people like me can be interested to watch, you know, I was so bored, and when I got to know that powerlifting is happening, I was little bit, you know, dizzy with it in my mind that why this sports is happening here in this university. But when I started watching that sports, let me tell you, it's a fifth day, right? And I'm so much fascinated to this game, and I'm following it up from all the 5 days. I'm going to follow it in future as well. So definitely. And sir, I want to ask a formal question to you. How do you like the work with Pentaomnia? As we collaborated with you and we organized with you, and it's a great opportunity for Pentaomnia Private Limited as well. What do you think?
I'm really impressed by the work you guys delivered. So it's I have a big thank for the whole team, and also individually, I see this is the future of India sitting here. So that's it's a great honor for me also to be a part of to working with you guys.
And sir, definitely Pentaomnia is also looking forward to work with you. Sir, I have one question in my mind. Like, we are organizing this particular championship in Punjab, SBD Indian National Powerlifting Championship, and there are 28 states and different regions in India. How you reach to the every part, every corner of India? Because when you are organizing a national championship, you really mean and you really want to make it a national championship, and you want a participant from each and every region of this particular India. So how marketing and public relations work for you? How you approach?
I think if you look at the nomination, like the registration, and getting close to the athletes, this was the main task of the federation, the Indian Federation, because they arranged also the state trials, and every champion of the state trials were allowed to compete over here. This is the first time that the competition is organized in Punjab, and because the last few years it was always in the south side, a lot of time in Kerala, and last year in Hyderabad. So this was quite a big challenge because we didn't have any like lines how to create certain hype, certain views, and the Pentaomnia team helped us really a lot to arrange all this. They created a lot of media, they created a lot of hype in the campus, and because of this, I think the competition was quite successful with that.
That's good to know. That's good to know. And really, when we are making and organizing a national championship, definitely we want the participant from across India to really make it national championship. And really, there were famous faces, the creators who also do powerlifting. They were here. If I'm not wrong, Mr. Saurav Kumar Singha was here, and that's a moment when you say, yeah, really, it is a famous and incredible chance for all of us to organize this wonderful SBD Indian Powerlifting Championship 2025. So congratulations to Pentaomnia, the SBD, and each and everyone who organized it. Thank you so much.